Throughout the last 18 months, the Polish football universe started to take notice of a certain 16-year-old winger. That winger was getting more and more chances to play in the top flight of Poland, and displayed not only great skills right now, but also a huge potential for the future. That potential made him sign with one of the biggest teams in Portugal, where the winger almost instantly made his mark and won the spot in the starting 11. His name? Oskar Pietuszewski, who is quickly rising as the potential new star of FC Porto and Poland. In this video, we'll have a look at Oskar's career, determine how far can he go, and his future role in the Polish national team ahead of the 2026 World Cup playoffs and the World Cup itself. Oskar joined Jagiellonia Białystok's youth ranks at 7 years of age. He is a local from that area, so Jagiellonia was a natural choice for him. He quickly became a key player in the youth teams, showing the three key traits for a winger and a footballer in general: speed, dribbling, but most importantly, just the pure ambition, bravery and confidence. This didn't go unnoticed, as Oskar quite quickly progressed through the years. His talent was also noticed by the national team. Oskar started featuring for Poland's under-15s in 2022 and under-17s in 2023. For the latter, Oskar featured 15 times, scoring 4 goals. But what about his appearances in the club? Obviously, Oskar couldn't play at the first team until he turned 16, but right after, he quickly got the opportunities. Oskar's debut in the first team came against Ajax in the 2024 Europa League qualifiers. He was subbed on for 23 minutes, but let's be honest, his team was demolished 7-1 on aggregate. After that debut, not much happened in Oskar's career. That is until the 1st of December, when Oskar got his debut in the Ekstraklasa, 10 minutes in a 1-0 draw against Poland Szczecin. From that point, Oskar was slowly but surely getting more and more opportunities to play. Despite only coming on for the final minutes, he quickly made his mark with his bravery, speed, dribbling and winning set pieces. Oskar's first assist came in mid-February against Motor Lublin. That assist was a header to midfielder Jarosław Kubicki, who scored the opening goal in a 3-0 win. And in May, he scored his first goal against Górnik Zabrze. It was an opening goal in a 1-0 draw. Oskar showed his dribbling skills in it, getting past Górnik's defender and scoring it to the top corner. If you noticed, these are also his first and third appearances in the starting 11. By the end of the 2024-25 season, Oskar was already winning regular appearances in the starting 11. However, this was just a start. After the 24-25 season, two left wingers left Jagiellonia. Darko Churlinov returned to Burnley after a loan, right before heading to Kocha Elispor on a permanent basis. And Christopher Hansen continued his career in Vietnam and now is in China. This opened up the space for Oskar to feature in the first team more often, and he capitalized on it. Oskar became a regular starter for the club, featuring in every game, regardless if he came on from the bench or started. In the first round of games, Oskar scored 3 league goals and added 2 assists. It may be not that much, but still we're talking about a 17-year-old. The highlight of the bunch? A 93rd minute winner against Poland Szczecin. This amount of starts at this age made it obvious that Oskar would quickly get the attention from Europe's big leagues. Numerous scouts from top clubs came to Białystok to watch Oskar, including FC Köln, Ajax, Porto, or even Bayern Munich with Barcelona. With this much interest, Oskar's departure from Białystok became inevitable during the winter transfer window. In the end, Oskar chose one of Portugal's big three, FC Porto. Jagiellonia received a total of 10 million euros and a bonus of 10% from the next transfer. Oskar has a release clause of 60 million, and if it's paid, the Polish club made some decent business. The fee can total to about 16 million, absolutely breaking Ekstraklasa's transfer record of 11 million for 3 different players. Porto was probably the best club Oskar could choose. There, Oskar joined 2 compatriots who signed with Porto just half a year before. A centre-back duo from the Premier League, Jan Bednarek and Jakub Kiwior. He would also feel secure when it comes to getting opportunities. The plan was that Oskar slowly gets more and more minutes in the team and fights for the starting 11 slot when the right time comes. Something that wouldn't be so guaranteed in a place like Barcelona. But Oskar went on and exceeded those expectations. His first match in Porto was an away game at Vitória Guimarães. He only played for 18 minutes, but was enough to make a mark. Oskar won a penalty, which was converted by Alan Varela, and earned a second yellow card for Vitória's Telmo Arcanjo. From this point, Oskar was getting more and more minutes. He initially was coming on from the bench, but it didn't last long. Against City Nacional, Oskar started for Porto for the first time. Porto won that game 1-0 after Jan Bednarek scored from a header. Oskar got another chance against Rio Ave, where he assisted Viktor Frochelt in another 1-0 win. Another milestone came in the very next match against Aruca. In that game, Oskar scored his first goal for Porto, just 13 seconds into the match. But the best so far was yet to come. On the 8th of March, Porto took on Benfica in the Estádio da Luz. The away side quickly took the lead. 9 minutes into the game, Victor Froholt scored after a through pass and a rebound. But we're here for something that happened in the 40th minute. That's when Oskar became the star of the show. A long ball from Gabri Veiga started Pietuszewski's counter. Oskar ran into Benfica's penalty box, dribbled past Nicolas Otamendi, the 2022 World Cup winner by the way, and made a powerful strike with his left foot, doubling the lead for Porto. Benfica fought back in this match and ended it with a 2-2 draw, but the main talking point was still that solo run from Oskar, who was subbed off at the 64th minute. You can clearly tell this is a strong start and a half to a career in Portugal. Oskar's development started an inevitable debate whether he should be called up to the Polish national team. Many people urged Jan Urban, the coach of the Polish national team, to give Oskar a call up to the senior squad as soon as in October last year. However, Jan decided against it and called up a veteran Kamil Grosicki from Pogoń Szczecin and Michał Skóraś from Ghent. Oskar instead played for the under-21s, and I got to watch him play and score a goal against Montenegro in Katowice. By the way, the ticket for this match cost like £4, that's absolute cinema. Back in October, it made sense to send Pietuszewski to under-21s. Oskar was still playing in the Polish league, and if he played, he would just be subbed on for a final few minutes in a friendly against New Zealand or a qualifier against Lithuania. Not really an experience, to be fair. Jan Urban skipped Oskar in the call-ups because even though he acknowledged his potential and performances, he did not want to rush him. There was also an argument that Oskar still needs to work on converting chances. This became apparent in the match against Wisła Płock in September, when he wasted a 93rd minute counter, and in the Conference League, where Oskar had 0 goals and 0 assists. Oskar also missed out on a call-up in November for the World Cup qualifying matches against the Netherlands and Malta. But now, with the World Cup playoffs against Albania and potentially Sweden or Ukraine coming up, Oskar really cemented his place as one of Poland's top wingers, and should be even considered to be a starter. But what do you think? Where do you think his ceiling is? Should he feature in the World Cup playoffs, whether as a starter or from the bench? Let me know in the comments down below. I am being cautiously optimistic here. I don't want to just say that he's going to be the next big thing in football, the next best player in the world or something like that, and hype Oskar's talent way too much. It's not the right time just yet. But he's genuinely got what it takes to turn into a fantastic footballer. He's got the speed, the dribbling, technique, but most importantly, that pure ambition and confidence. Oskar's breakthrough may also help establish Jagiellonia as a great team to develop in and go to the big leagues from. In that club, there's also a 19-year-old midfielder called Bartosz Mazurek, who already made his mark by scoring a hat-trick against Fiorentina in the Conference League knockouts, or Sławomir Abramowicz, who is a first-choice goalkeeper for the second season now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If that's the case, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be very grateful for that. And also, a video you can click on has appeared on your screen right now. I hope you will like it as well.